Oh, hello there, everybody. Welcome on back to more Slay the Spire. Look, I know I said we weren't gonna do it, but at this point it's basically just this, sharp pain in my side that keeps on saying, you're never gonna feel content in life, Tyler, unless you finish the freaking, thing. So we're gonna do it. Ascension, level 7, Ironclad. Look, there are 13 more Ascension levels above this one. I just want to make that very well known to all people. You know what? Give me an early body slam. And everyone and their mother's going to go, Tyler, what are you doing? And the answer is, I don't know what I'm doing, okay? You have to bear with me. Havoc is real freaking bad, dude. It's actually a terrible card for us. That said, we are gonna have a elite boy here. Power through is also a very intriguing thing for us. I'm gonna come in here. I'm going to make body slam free because now you got a little bit of a power through action, and then we're gonna take this bad boy and get him for free, which is not an issue whatsoever. Okay. This is fine right now. I say fine knowing it's not amazing, but it is fine. I'm going to take a cleave, and then we're just going to roll, and life is going to be fine. So this is our first combat, so to speak. Give me defend. You know what, dude? If you think I'm mad about this in the slightest, I ain't. I'm not. This is fine right now. You do a little bit of this, you do a little bit of this, you do a little bit of that, and then you smack this guy. We're going to play it as slow as any human being has ever played freaking Slay the Spire, okay? I know that I am better at the game than this, okay? Havoc. It's a strike? Fair enough. Bash is fine here, but it's not amazing. We are going to take 8 damage as a result of this. Was there a better way to play this scenario? Probably, but I think that this ended up just a-okay, as is. Do you need armaments? I don't really think you do. I don't think you need to add anything right now. I think removal is kind of the big thing you want. Havoc being free is fine. It's not, anything to get too hyped up about, but it's fine. I can't take another curse, so I am going to fight these guys, and that may be a famous last words kind of scenario. But we're going to accept it for the time being. I also think I am perfectly fine playing Havoc for a defend for 8. That is fine. Let's do a bash followed by a cleave. Okay. That's fine. All of them get a little bit hurt. You want to try to kill all of them kind of at the same time, more or less. It's also, I don't know if you could tell, but it's super laggy. It's very laggy. Hold up, let me close some stuff on my computer. I can't imagine that freaking Slay the Spire is eating my RAM. But allow me, I'm gonna do a quick check. This might have broken everything. My computer is just totally fine. It's just Slay the Spire is, for some reason, heckin' slow, dude. Real heckin' slow. Let me smack you. And then we are going to take a little bit of damage as a result of that. But let me smack you. And then the goal is that we kill you on this turn. Of course, that is not going to happen now. But we will not die to him. Give me this. You know what? Totally fine. And then this. And then this. And then this. And then we get out of there with minimal damage. Okay. Good stuff. So Sever Soul, this is definitely one that I think can fit in this deck, weirdly enough. Yeah, I actually think it's very good in this deck. I'm not really a big fan of Sever Soul. We're now looking at a deck that I have basically never built a day in my life, which absolutely frightens me. I want you to know that, because this is putting me in a real weird scenario where I don't actually know whether or not a deck like this even works, because it genuinely never done this in my life. But we're going to try, and we're going to see just how we can go about doing this. The bash there is real interesting because that now makes you killable with that. You do that, and then you'll do that, and then he should be dead on the next turn, more or less. Sever Soul will do it. Cleave will also do it. Good enough. Okay. So we're doing fine, is all that I really want to reiterate. I do think that Pommel is an important card in this deck. And as important as it is to get ourselves a shop, I think that getting an elite is more important, and this is kind of the best case scenario, huh? So you want to... Second Wind is really interesting in this deck as well. As is Fiendfire, but not as interesting as a on sale Second Wind. I really, really like an Omamori here. I like a removal of doubt. I really do think I like Second Wind, weirdly enough. And then you just do a weird, like, power through, body slam, Second Wind deck. I don't really even think it works, but we're going to do it. Now, why would I put the wounds into my deck? That's a good question. For some reason, I like to think that it will work to have them there. And I think I feel okay playing Havoc here. Just a strike is fine. Let's do this, followed by this. And then Body Slam will do nothing right now. We want to split this guy as low as humanly possible. It's going to be tough for us to non-attack. Okay. And it's just 5 block. Hit ya. Havoc. Beautiful. Exhaust those. And then... Okay, so 72, you're going to split at 36, right? 36, yeah. So we cannot hit you here. Please do not do any damage to my face. You're going to continue to do debuffs to me. That's fine. I will bash you, and then I will cleave you. And I think that 22 is acceptable. There's 2 people at 22. Not going to be the end of the world. And then let's do non-attack. Okay, so boom. And then... trying to figure out the best way to do this. Which I believe will be like this. Boom. Followed by... You know, somehow I did not count correctly, huh? Fair enough. So, pretty bad play there. I thought we had the ability to kill off this guy. I will just do that here. And I have zero reason not to just block here. Continue on. Those are the kind of situations where in the past I would have absolutely just played... I would have played Bash, and then we would have taken way more damage in that scenario. So I don't think we want any of these. I do think we want to fight the Elite, and I do think that we actually stand a pretty decent chance against this guy. If we start with a Bash, followed by a Pommel, this is fine. Obviously, those cards are good, and we would like to have them nearby, but not really the end of the world. I'm going to play Havoc. It was just a strike that got hit. And I actually think I'm going to play the rest of these as well. Just to get maximum amount of damage out. You're going to take 12. But depending... we will not kill him, which is unfortunate. But he'll be down on the next turn, which... I don't know. Honestly, not too bad in terms of a fight here. I'm content with that. And Lantern's fine as well. Not really sure I like any of these, to be honest with you. You know, I feel like Inflame is one of those cards that is almost always worth it to throw into your deck just to make things a little bit better. But we don't really have anything that benefits from it, so I'm just going to patiently skip it. We're going to get a Smith in. Power Through being a 20 block card, dude, is actually a little bit nutty. And I think that that's where we want to go, because you got this Power Through Sever Soul Dream going on here. And the extra energy is even better. 25% of my max. The artifact doesn't really benefit us here. And sadly, that's just a terrible first turn against this guy. So, Power Through into a... So, Sever Soul for 16 won't do it. But this... I bet I could have gotten there. So, this will not get him. It'll get the wounds out. This will exhaust them both for 10. I'll take 6 damage. I think this is the better scenario to do. And then we'll just smack him. It doesn't matter. We'll take the 6 and go. We know this will be a defend if we Havoc. So I don't think we want to do that. I think I would rather smack you for 9 than cleave. And then I see no reason to Havoc the top of the deck. I mean, we could end up exhausting something that we actually genuinely want. So let's do this. Smack you for 5. Doesn't matter really in the end. Havoc is really only useful if we can find a way to do something weird with it. A Body Slam is excellent here. Could have probably second winded and then body slammed. I am going to second wind, actually. It gets rid of those defends, which is a little scary. But thinning this deck out is ideal, I think. Okay, so I am going to Havoc. Give me the defend. It was a strike, sadly. I mean, that's the price you pay. You will take 16 here. And I think you have to just accept that. And now he's hitting for 20. Okay, so defend, defend. Give me the Havoc, which is a strike. It's fine to get that out of our deck. That is not something that I'm concerned about. It just means that Power Through, Second Wind are going to show up at a much higher rate. Now, I cannot really afford to play Pommel here, which is unfortunate because I don't know how the heck we're doing 17 damage to this guy here. I mean, I do know how we're going to do 17 damage. We're going to do this. But it's going to exhaust all these defends. Oh, I can't do it, dude. I can't do that, I don't think. I think I want to do this. Except the fact we're going to get hit for 3. Now, that might be the wrong move. And I might be in, like, a weird, you know, overthinking mode right now. That maybe I'm not doing the right decisions here. Okay, so Power Through. Let's play Havoc. Dude, like, all my defense are gone right now. And then I think you want to Sever Soul for 24. And then he does nothing. Where the defense at, though? It's a small issue? It's a small issue. I don't know if you noticed this, but there's no freaking defense anywhere. I'm not going to die because of the heal, but, puts us in a little bit of a scary position, and because of this, we are indeed dead. So, not a great start, but I feel like, you know, we tried to do something weird and go with a deck that is not really in my standard norm, and I think that that was a good experience for us to have. That said, kind of sucks. Give me the 21 damage and let me remove a strike and a defend right at the beginning. Let's rock the thin deck, because that has worked so well for me in the past to have a very thin deck. Joke's on you. It's never worked for me. And now I'm just sitting in a position where I may have to heal at the beginning. You got to get Bash out there. This guy just gets too strong. And then Strike. Give me the other Bash. This is fine. And then just one Strike will do it. Okay. We're on the road. Give me the Carnage. Let's go for big money here. Yo, I might be insane, but I am going to continue to do this. Let's make it where this deck is so freaking small you can't even tell what hit you. Give me the defend gone. It's a 7-card deck. Carnage is going to be whipping around like crazy, basically. Of course, the one time that I say that, we do not have Carnage played. Just want to reiterate, Carnage has not been played. Okay, this doesn't matter. Just smack. And Tropic Brew is fine. I think this is another scenario where Power Through might work. But maybe the Pommel for the draw is a little bit more important for us. We would like to continue to remove cards. And actually, you know what? This fight's going to take long enough that I have no issues popping a doubled regen that can basically get us back up to full. Yo, who are you to think... I know my Carnage goes away. That's fine. I want to milk this regen as long as possible. Where are my defends in the deck, dude? I know there's only 2, okay? I understand this. We at least heal for a lot in the end. I will kill you. You know what? It went fine. I have 0 issues with anything there. Now, if I knew this was coming, I probably would have taken Power Through and tried to make that work again. Give me... Dude, I'll be honest with you. I don't really want any of them. Let's do this rest, in which I will upgrade Carnage to be a beast. And then we just got to make sure we play it. And then we'll go into this fight. And this will be fine. So Bash, pretty much 100% you'll be able to play Carnage on this next turn. I mean, literally 250 trillion% you can play Carnage on this turn. I think we are going to also use the energy. So we're going to hit him for 42. Then we're going to hit him for 13. Then we're going to hit him for 9. He's down 55 HP. Not even close. 65 HP on the very first turn. You really can't knock that at all. And he will be dead on the next turn because there's a chance you even redraw Carnage. Okay. There's something going on here. And double tap is absolutely something that I am intrigued with. We could do 82 damage on a turn. Such as right here. I don't know, man. Something strikes me as we have something working on this run. So, Pommel Carnage is a death. Carnage is just whipping around. Now, I do like Whirlwind. I think that Whirlwind is really solid. And the double tap Whirlwind is very solid. We do need some defense in this deck. And I'm looking at this going, it's another card removal. We can get that another strike out of the deck. I think I'm going to go for it. Which is a little bit frightening. A little bit frightening, I understand. But you have to bear with me that I have no idea what I'm doing. And you have to accept that as new canon. Okay, so double tap bash basically kills this guy in the next turn. Carnage for 42, followed by that. Yo, I think I've figured something out. Now, Headbutt you might think is a good idea for this deck. I don't care about it. I actually don't care about any of those. Now, these guys worry me the tiniest amount, and I mean that sincerely. Tiniest amount. It's a weird one. I think in this here, I actually want Entrench, because I want to be able to do this and then that. But I don't want to draw here, because I actually don't want any of those to come out. So let me play 2 strikes. Then Carnage comes out. We should be able to kill this guy on this turn. Beautiful. Now, double tap Whirlwind is going to do 20 to all. That's not an option, so I will instead do that. We take the 10, which is not an issue in the slightest. And then this is where we just start the process of slowly whittling them down. It's the nature of this fight, man. It's a little bit annoying. I am a tiny bit afraid that we might not have the defense to make it through this. And Trench, I mean, it's a little bit weird in this deck, but it does still work. I think you got to just kill him with Carnage. Do this. Just get Carnage back around. I mean, we're drawing Whirlwind here. Not really what you're looking for. We could draw Carnage. We did not, but we could have, and that's kind of all that matters to me. So this is 8, or we can just do 11 to him. I mean, basically, we're in a position where all I want to do, we're going to draw Carnage, and then we just kill him. Okay. That was fine. I'm not too worried. Matryoshka is okay. I don't think any of those are of value. And we will continue on. This is once again a double tap. Honestly, this might be a double tap Whirlwind scenario. So this is 15 to all, or it's 20 to all. Or I can just straight up kill one of them. Yeah, I mean, that strikes me as a significantly better deal. Because basically we just kill this guy as long as I draw. Yeah. Okay. Good plays. I had to think about it, and that's the value of thinking sometimes. Something that I have not done a whole heck of a lot at all during this series. Now, who's the boss? I genuinely think that we can probably kill this guy if I just Smith. That worries me a lot. Now, double tap being upgraded actually isn't as valuable for us. Pommel Strike being upgraded is. And we've also been having a little bit of an issue with Pommel, where it doesn't really benefit us at times, but it's doing fine for us right now, is all that I really care about. Now, defense, still the major issue, which is why we need to do something along the lines of this, followed by this, we take no damage. But you got to keep in mind, we can't really do that forever. Like here, you have to play Carnage, because you have to keep that card going. Okay, that should not have hit him, because it didn't do any damage, dude. I feel disappointed and also a little bit betrayed. Now, We will take 10 here. I think we're dead. I'm going to just say it as it is, because we're in a really, really tough spot here. I mean, that helps, but I don't see us surviving this next part. I mean, that helps. We do have to get rid of Carnage to make this work, and I think that that's okay in this scenario. We will not die if I do this. However, if I... Yeah, okay. I mean, I could pommel and hope for a defend. This is the ultimate... Well, I have this as a backup, just in case. Okay, I will do it. We get the defend. That's fine. I am 1 away, so it is beneficial for me to... Wait. Every time you played 3 attacks. So I played... Yeah, okay, no. Just don't do anything. Don't touch it. You're at 5 HP. You want to... You're just going to die. See you in hell, dude. That ain't gonna work. Dang. I actually thought that deck was way better than it was. In fact, it was terrible in the end because you had no defense in it. Power through would have been really nice. We're gonna do this again. Same start as last time, more or less. And we're gonna continue to see if we can make something work. Look, we've been in a bit of an eternal struggle so far when it comes to... Ascension level 7 as the Ironclad. I know many people have been laughing. They're going, Tyler's so bad. Why he's so bad at game. Look, sometimes it ain't easy. I am going to build the exact same deck, but this time not remove as much of our pain and suffering that we had. Carnage will kill you. It will not kill you, but that will kill you. Good stuff. It's not upgraded yet. Keep that in mind. So feel no pain. Not really what you're looking for. Neither is Rage, actually. I don't think any of those are really what you're looking for. So we will just kind of chill. We could have played the plated armor on this, but I tend to think that we want to test our luck on possibly just killing this guy before he can do any more damage to me. He's going to do one more tiny hit, but then we draw Carnage. He's dead. Good stuff. Not an issue. You're back up to 60. I don't need another Carnage. 2 Carnages is a little bit excessive. I will remove another Strike from the deck. And we got to look... Okay, I will remove another Strike from the deck. And now you're sitting in kind of the weird zone where you're not really sure if what you have is going to work at all. He's hitting for 16. I understand. Got to continue to just smack you. If we do that 2 more times, we'll be fine. Yeah. Accept the 8, and then you'll just kill him when Carnage comes back around again. It's basically you play Carnage every single turn, more or less. Now, Armaments is intriguing because it'll basically, as soon as we upgrade it, it will hit everything. I think that I can rock that. I don't think there's an issue with that, and I think that that's kind of the first thing you want to hit here. You are rocking the 8-card deck, so it's a little bit on the sketchier side of things. And you might as well hit him here because you're going to lose Carnage if you don't. So, smack him. I think this is one where you need to take the plated armor or else you're dead. 28 and 6. Okay. And, yeah, dude, just hope for the best, I think. Carnage. Put up 8 block. And then you just need to draw Carnage. I mean, you didn't draw it. But that's okay. Armaments hits the Strike. It's fine. I mean, we kill him on this turn, so it's not really the end of the world. Not a terrible fight in the end. Mummified Hand is real interesting. I'm not going to take the Pommel this time around, because maybe that was part of the issue. We get Blood Vial back again, which is a little bit ridiculous. I'm going to take a rest, because, I mean, really, we don't have a need to smith anything, so I'm just going to chill on that front. So Juzu is very interesting here. Another card removal is also very interesting, although I don't think that we're really in a state where that is as necessary as it needs to be. We also do have another shop. We could just save our money and try to get something better in there. Offering, it doesn't really fit at all. I'm not really sure what my plan is in this deck yet. It's a weird one. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to test my luck. And then I'm going to go on to this shop. And just see if there's something in here that I like more. Who's the boss? It's that freaking dude again. Yeah, really, I think that a simple... Not even sure you want to remove a strike, man. Yikes. I'm a little... I don't know. Maybe the disarm is what you're looking for. I mean, Blood for Blood is a good damage card, but literally sucks. Like, don't try to talk yourself into taking Blood for Blood in this one, Tyler. Thunderclap for the easy vulnerability goes really well with Carnage. That's actually good enough for me to say, let's try to rock that. But then on top of that, let's remove a strike. And we'll just make, you know, try to make things work with the little guy here. So we could heal and get the Parasite. All it does is take up a lot of spots, man. I'd rather anger the mushrooms, I think. Because we can just straight up kill one of them here automatically. And I know we're going to take 4 damage because of that. But as long as these guys attack on opposite turns... Of course, in this scenario, is not how it's going to work in the slightest. I am going to use the potion to ensure we don't take damage there. Carnage will kill him. We get a relic out of it, so it's not... you know, necessarily a waste. Is it an amazing relic? It's okay. Now, I am going to take Rampage because we have created a 9-card deck, and this is now our way of us gaining some form of reliable growth among a run. I mean, that Rampage is going to get disgusting, dude. I mean, it's already disgusting. We are back again in a scenario where we're basically just trying to outlive the enemy, which is never really a place where you want to be in whatsoever, because we would much rather be in a position where we are just smacking all the time forever. But that's okay, and getting the defense in basically is what I'm saying. We'll see how this goes. I don't expect this to go insanely well. I feel like you have to keep Carnage alive if you have any chance. I think we will win this fight at bare minimum. And I see no reason not to just totally block there. I was going to hit for 20, but we very well can hit him for over 40 immediately. And that's where we're going to get the benefit, is as long as we can get our defense to come in this order, we are fine. And in this case, you might as well hit him for 9 because the vulnerability will not continue over. And then you would like to defend Carnage. You're going to take 11, but it's basically for a fine scenario because now you can do something like this, followed by that for 27, followed by that for 13. Instead of taking 20, I'll hit you for that, and then basically Carnage kills you. This is fine. I have no issues with how this went. We will kill you like that, and the deck all of a sudden looks pretty good. Just a little bit scary is all. And I really think that all of those blow for our scenario. Empty Cage is honestly hilarious. You know that I'm already going to try, right? It's a 7-card deck with Rampage. Oh, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. I feel frightened about this one. I think that there is still a legitimate chance that it can work. I would have really liked to have some energy relic sitting in that boss fight, because that would have really completely changed the dynamic of this, the entire dynamic of this run, to be able to play Carnage and 2 other cards on a turn. But like, it's so good, man. It's so good right now. We don't need those. We probably don't want a card removal. Flame Barrier is almost exactly what I'm looking for in terms of a block. So we will take that here. And is Inflame really something that I'm that interested in? Not really. I want to continue to reiterate. Not really. Enlightenment, though, is something that I'm interested in because of how many 2-cost cards we have in this small deck. So you can do something like this. All of a sudden, Bash is playable. You got multiple vulnerability on a lot of these guys. You played this very, very poor because you should have played the armaments first, Tyler. Now you can do something like this, and all of a sudden, look at this. The deck is very playable. So 30 damage to this guy, followed by 8 damage to this guy. He will take 4 damage, and the cards are going to start whipping around. Enlightenment is actually disgusting in this deck. It's really good, man. It's actually really good. I should have played those in reverse order, but it's fine. Enlightenment, Carnage, Rampage. Oh, baby. I feel a little bit confident about this one. Only a little bit, but confident enough. Is an Iron Wave good enough in this deck? I don't think so, okay? I don't think so. I think that we can afford to not take anything here. I think that this deck will actually just straight up work. And I'm going to remove another defend. That puts us at 2 defends total. I mean, we can't afford anything. I think I want to test the elite fight here, because this is a good test. Now, this is not a great elite fight for us to have, but this is a good testament as to whether or not our deck works here. So let's smack you, smack you. This guy should buff himself, but then, yeah, he'll go back to this mode. So boom, bash, rampage. Should have absolutely armaments at the beginning of that. I am an idiot, but bear with me. He's smacking for a ton. He's rude. About all I have to say about that. Can I kill you with 12? You with 20? Look, man, you gotta take 30 damage. It's a problem, for sure. So, armaments, enlightenment, and then you want to bash, rampage. And rampage will continue to just get better and better over time. So, armaments. This is one of those scenarios where I feel like Flame Barrier is the right option, but it might not be the option that we should do. Because we can do kill. Think about this. So 16 block, each of them takes 6. That's not the right option at all. We should kill one of them and then play the defend. So who do I care more about? I care more about kill. Can't play the defend if you kill him, dude. Little bit of a dumb play by me. Okay. Now, these are upgraded already. 14 times 3 is a lot. I'm dead. I'm dead, and I'm mad that I'm dead, to be honest with you. Because I'm pretty sure that we just legitimately played that terrible. That should have been, like, a much better run than what I had. I had literally the keys to the kingdom. I threw them away. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I will continue to say that I will not do Ascension level 7 Ironclad when I come back, and then I'll end up doing Ascension level 7 Ironclad when I come back. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll do not that, and then end up doing Ascension level 7 Ironclad. See you there.